Hey my beautiful Libra peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot. I'm coming at you guys with your mid-July 2022 tarot reading. How are you guys? I hope you guys are well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into it and let's see what we got going on. What do we got going up here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout their mid-July 2022. What information can we get here for the zodiac signs of Libra? Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout their mid-July 2022. Let's go ahead and check it out. Having a look here at the first card out for you, we do have here the Eight of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Having a look here at the next card out for you, we do have here the High Priestess, and then taking a look at two more of the overall energies for you guys this second half of the month, we do have here the Five of Cups, and we do have here the Ace of Swords. Definitely with that Ace of Swords coming through, there's probably going to be some sort of big breakthrough moment. We'll get into what that is in just a second. So let's go ahead and begin. Starting off over here, we do have the Eight of Cups, and we do have here the High Priestess. Now, High Priestess card is interesting because it is the bearer of secrets. High Priestess is intuitive. She knows a lot. She knows everything. You know, it's the type of very intuitive energy. But on top of that, too, it could be things that are hidden and not revealed. So I do feel like some of you guys here are abandoning anything that you've been hiding. It's kind of like you are coming out, I feel. You're really opening yourself up here to judgment, opening yourself up here to other people's opinions. And you're not doing it in the form factor of where you're giving yourself the ability to care about the opinions of others. But it's more about owning something that you've kept to yourself, or owning something that maybe you've kept a secret. I feel like the major breakthrough moment you're having is, despite the fact if other people are disappointed about the path that you're currently living, it genuinely does not matter, because all that matters is that you're happy with your life and what you're building, creating, and establishing. So I definitely feel here this is about living in your truth. So I don't know necessarily what is coming out for you. You know, this could be the energy of, you know, owning something about yourself that maybe you never did before. This could be about telling your parents about a relationship you're involved in that maybe they've disapproved of. You know, this could be the energy of talking about a certain type of career path you want to go after, even if like other people expected you to stay where you were. You know, I don't know necessarily what it is personally to you. It's going to be different for every kind of Libra, but what I love so much about this is that you guys are doing you. Point blank, period. You know, at the end of the day, if you're doing what makes you happy, it doesn't matter about other people's disapproval. It doesn't matter if it makes other people unhappy. What matters is that it makes you happy, you know, point blank, period. As long as you're doing what makes you happy, you are in the best spot, okay? All right, guys, so I'm liking this energy so far. Definitely looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and have a look here at your surroundings, okay? What's going to be going on in Libra's surroundings throughout mid-July 2022? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going to be going on here in Libra's surroundings? Having a look here at the first card out, we do got here the King of Wands. Hello. So definitely a lot of passion, a lot of influence is what I'm feeling here too. And the Fool card. I never feel this energy with the Fool card paired with the King of Wands, but I do feel like somebody here is trying to influence you to not do what you're doing. So there's going to be this energy of resistance showing up, Libra, where somebody wants you to drop everything that you're doing and they want you to listen to them. You're connecting with somebody here who's not happy with whatever path you've decided to choose. Moving on to the next card, we do have here the Lovers. Could be coming from a form factor where this person's trying to say, oh, well, I love you, I care about you, I'm just looking out for you, I want what the best is for you. But Eight of Wands, they're trying to change you. So I do feel like you're connecting with an energy here of somebody who's potentially trying to change you. They're not accepting of who you are and what it is you're willing to embrace. So with that being said, they're going to come at you with a format of love, but it's really a lack of acceptance. And they want you to be what they want you to be instead of you being yourself. Very difficult energy to go through, 100%. This could be the energy of anybody in your surroundings, by the way. It could be a parent, it could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be another family member, it could be somebody in your workplace. But, you know, there's somebody here who doesn't want you embracing a part of yourself that you felt the need to hide. And, you know, this is the reasoning right here on why you felt the need to hide it, because there was this lack of acceptance. And in life, we're going to get a lot of lack of acceptance, guys, on anything we do. On anything we do. We're always going to find people that disapprove, people that are unhappy, people that want us to do something else. We're always going to find a comment, a judgment. It's going to be there. You know, it's not something that is avoidable. It's something that's inevitable. But what we can do is we can choose to say, they're not walking in my shoes. They're not walking throughout my life. They're not telling me what to do, because I get to choose that for myself. And the more that we allow other people to intrude on our existence and our path that we decide to walk, the more we're going to be living in other shadows rather than living in our own light. So I really do feel here that despite the fact that this situation is really rough and it does make you want to hide those parts of yourself that maybe other people can't accept, the more you shine that side of yourself, the more you embrace that side of yourself, the more you're going to put yourself in a position to find others that will connect with you and truly embrace you. You know, if you're always living in the dark and never truly embracing yourself, you're going to always have people stepping on you and putting you down. But the more that you keep on being exactly who you are, the more it puts you into a vibrational frequency to attract those types of people that are attracted to everything and the complete version of who you actually are. So it's better off to be you, because that's where you'll manifest the real people. Okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and have a personal check-in with you. Tell me a little bit about Libra's personal feelings here, please, moving throughout the second half of their July. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell me a little bit about Libra's personal feelings here, moving throughout the second half of July. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Having a look here at the first card out, we do got here the Seven of Pentacles. I think you've tried to be patient, for sure. Seven of Pentacles, energy of patience. Also the energy as well, though, of planting seeds, you know? Little by little, you've been doing everything that you could to be patient with whomever this unaccepting energy is. And you've done everything you could to try to change their perspective so that they could come to an understanding point of view. But do remember, right? At the end of the day, if somebody does not want to understand you, they're not going to. That has to be a choice that comes from their own being. Yeah, taking a look at the next card out, we do got here the Five of Pentacles. You know, you really feel a little bit left out in the cold over here. It's like, I don't know what I can do to make somebody understand or get on the same page as me. Because, you know, Five of Pentacles is just one short of the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is when somebody's on the same page as you. Five of Pentacles, you feel left out. It's like, I cannot get this person to understand who I am, why I am the way I am, and I just can't get them to come to a point of acceptance either. Now, coming on to the next card of your personal feelings, we do have here the Ace of Wands. You're very passionate about who you are. You want to embrace all of you. And with the Ace of Wands, you really want a fresh start here to make it happen. You know, you got here the Nine of Cups. It's like, I want to be content with the life I'm living. I don't want to be hiding certain parts of myself just because other people cannot accept it. So when it comes down to the nitty-gritty of your personal feelings moving throughout the second half of July here, it's like, I can't be in a shadow anymore. I can't hide this part of myself anymore. I have to be me. I'm tired of dampening my light just so that somebody else can look at me and see me shine a little brighter in their eyes. You know, I can't keep doing that stuff. So I think you are at that breaking point where you can't hide here anymore, Libra. And at the end of the day, if it's going to cause you to have to sever ties here, Ace of Swords, with other people who cannot accept you, it's like shit or get off the pot. Accept me or don't. It is what it is. I'm not going to continue doing everything that I can to make other people happy in their lives and more comfortable. I'm going to do what I can to make myself more comfortable and more happy because I fucking deserve that, baby. Hell yeah. And hell yeah, you do, okay? Let's go ahead and have a look and see what you can expect going forward throughout the rest of your mid-July 2022, all right? What can my beautiful Libras please accept going forward, or what can they expect, going forward throughout the second half of July here? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What can my Libra peeps here expect going forward throughout the rest of their month? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Having a look here at the first card out, we do got the Eight of Pentacles. So you're going to be working really hard here, guys, to keep yourself in a positive mentality. You know, it's very difficult when people are constantly dimming your light, when people are constantly shunning or trying to make you hide something. It's hard to embrace it, especially when you've been so used to hiding it for so long. But you're going to be working round the clock as much as you can to keep on embracing the authentic person that you are and to move past the other people's judgments. And I applaud you for that because it's not easy work. Moving on to the next card for you, we do have here the Hangman. Of course, you definitely can expect some slip-ups. You can expect some moments of stress where you feel like, I should have just caved in or let other people win. It's going to be a very stressful and not an easy challenge. I know that for sure. But throughout this, you're going to gain a lot of enlightenment too, because that's the thing about the Hangman. The Hangman has time to think. And when the person has time to think, they become enlightened. They start to really see the truth. So I do feel here that despite the fact that it's going to be a bit of a rough journey and a rough ride, you know, you're realizing like, me just being myself has nothing to do with other people. And if they have an issue with me being myself, then those types of people really aren't the true people for me. Period. And that's a fact, man. If somebody cannot accept that you are just simply you, then it's not really about you, man. It's about them. You know, most of the time when people are unhappy with something that you're doing, it's due to the fact that they're projecting something onto you. Maybe you have something they wish they had. Maybe you do something that they can't. Maybe they're jealous. You never really know. But at the end of the day, when people are like this, there's always more of a reason to do with them than it is with you. Okay? All right, guys, moving on forward, we do have here the Justice card. Cool. So I think you'll be overcoming it. I think you're going to get the hang here and balance things out. You're going to be overcoming that energy of fear, that energy of being nervous and caving in back towards what other people want. You know, you're really opening up your eyes to the fact that I don't need to be here to please anybody. I need to be here to please myself. And then moving on to the last card of what it is you can expect going forward, we do have here the Three of Wands. It's like, I'm ready for the new. I'm ready for the people who are willing to accept me. I'm ready for my ships to come in. I'm ready for whoever else is out there on the horizon. And yeah, that kind of goes back to what I said, right? At the end of the day, the more that you keep embracing all of who you are, it puts yourself in a vibrational energy where you will attract people who actually love you for the real version of who you are. And they love you effortlessly. They love you flawlessly, right? So what you'll be doing here by embracing yourself is putting yourself in a position to find the people who will embrace you. You know, the more you hold that part of yourself back, the more you're going to be connecting with people who aren't getting the chance to love all of you. And for the people that don't want to love all of you, they don't need the opportunity to, because they don't have to be a part of your life. Period. Is what it is, okay? All right, my Libras, let's go ahead and jump into the outcome over here and see what we got going on. I might pull a couple more cards before we jump off because I do feel like I want to add a little bit more details to this reading, but let's see what the overall outcome here says, okay? What's going to be the overall outcome here, please, for the zodiac signs of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-July 2022? What do we got showing up here, please, for the overall outcome for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-July 2022? Having a look here, and what do we got? We got here the Seven of Swords. Yeah. I think that at the end of the month here, too, man, it's like you kind of leave this month feeling really bitter, you know? There's a lot of pent-up energy from how this person's treated you. There's a lot of pent-up energy of always trying to find validation in their eyes. There's a lot of pent-up energy of just trying to get somebody else's approval that you've spent for a long time. And when you start to realize that their approval never mattered at all, you start to feel very bitter towards them for the way that they were actually acting and how unfair they were being and how disrespectful they were being. And it's like, damn, I wasted a lot of time here wanting somebody to accept me when they didn't, and they were only trying to change me. And I wish I realized sooner that their opinion doesn't frickin' matter. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to change for nobody. You know, you kind of come to this space where you wished you were in this mentality earlier. But Libra, you can't fault yourself for that, because everybody that goes through situations like this does end up in your shoes at one point or another. When people are in that position where they're not accepted and they want to be accepted and they want to be loved, they're going to work they're going to work their ass off to try to be. And it's difficult and it sucks, but then everybody has the same revelation that you're having right now too. So don't fault yourself for anything. Guys, you didn't do anything wrong. And I totally understand if you feel bitter towards the person you were dealing with, because it was unfair treatment with how it is they were treating you. But ultimately, what I would really focus on here, at least in my best advice, is the fact that you have gotten to a point where you've accepted you. You know, you've spent a lot of time wanting other people or wanting a specific person to accept you, right? But you finally came to a place where you're realizing, I validate myself, I accept myself, I love myself. And now I don't need anybody else to tell me that what I'm doing or who I am is okay, because I can say that and confirm that for myself. Like, you're really tapped in and connected with your identity here. And I think it's a really beautiful experience. And that's what really counts here at the end of the entire month, you know? All right, Libra. Is there any more information that I can provide here for the zodiac signs of Libra before we head off this reading, okay? Let's see over here. Is there any more information that I can provide to Libra before we close off the reading today? And what do we have? We do have here the Ten of Cups. Love that, man. You're definitely moving towards a positive future. What I like a lot about the Ten of Cups in this tarot deck specifically is that it's on a ship, right? So this is kind of like the Six of Swords, where you're moving in the right direction, but it's on a ship, but at the same time, it's the Ten of Cups, which is the card of ultimate fulfillment. So you're going towards your ultimate fulfillment. You're going towards lots and lots of happy times because you've overcome this hurdle. You know, you don't have nobody dragging you down anymore. You don't have somebody here dimming your light anymore. You're in a really good position. Moving on to the next card for you, we do got here the Five of Wands, and that Five of Wands is going to be followed up here with the Ten of Wands. Yeah, so I definitely feel here that the burdens are over, the struggles are over for you the moment that you exit out of this situation, you know? Once you remove the person dimming your light, guys, you are on to so much better things. You got here Knight of Swords. So I love this for you guys. Taking a look at one more card, we do got here the Five of Swords, and then we got here the Four of Wands. Yep, you move out of a place of anger, you move out of a place of resentment and constantly fighting to be seen, to truly connecting with yourself, loving yourself, and connecting with the people whom are right for you. You know, when it comes towards the law of attraction or the law of vibration or anything amongst that type of, conversation, right? When you are 100% in your own energy, the people that you attract and manifest that love you are loving the authentic version of you because you're being all that you can be. But when you are not showing all of who you are, Libra, you're only giving people the capacity to love a part of yourself. That's why I always tell people it's so important to embrace all that we are and to be all that we are, because when we connect with people who truly love us, at least we know they truly love us for all that we are, instead of a part of us, right? So I'm happy for you guys. I think you guys have an exciting future coming ahead here, going forward. I think that you're in a happy place, that you finally have come to this huge place of acceptance of who you are. And I think that it's really going to create a lot of positive and wonderful things for you going forward into your future. All right? All right, Libra, I'm happy for you. It sucks the situation that was at hand. It sucks what you went through, but you're going to be okay and you're going to make it out of it. And you know what? Good times are ahead for you. Okay? All right, Libra, love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. If you guys are new here, definitely do consider subscribing. With that being said, I hope you have a lovely rest of your mid-July, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.